This week on The Produce Nerd, I'm going to give you an extensive look at fresh and dried fig production in California. You'll get to see 2 different fresh fig harvests and how they are packed at different operations, as well as how figs are dried and harvested and all of the steps that come after that to get the fresh and dried figs to market. So let's start out in the fields. Most figs are grown in or around Madera, California in the San Joaquin Valley. The field shown here is ready for a fresh fig harvest. So some cool things to know about figs as they grow and become ready for harvest is that not all figs grow at the same rate on the tree. For this reason, there are multiple harvests that take place on the same sets of trees. Another fun fact is that the dark figs start out growing as green figs and then change skin color as they ripen. The trees shown being harvested in this video are the Black Mission cultivar, which have more of a dark purple shade once they have fully ripened. As you can see here, the workers are harvesting the figs from the interior portion of the tree. This is because this harvest took place at the start of the season, and that was where the majority of the figs were ready to be harvested. And as the season progresses, then they will move farther outward in the tree. And the best part for you as a consumer is that figs are harvested fully ripe. That is awesome in terms of flavor and texture for the consumers, but it also makes things a little more complicated for the harvesters and the growers, as the harvesters need to make sure they are harvesting ripe figs since they do not continue ripening after harvest, and because figs are extremely fragile and have a short shelf life once they have ripened. As I'm sure you've noticed when you've gone to buy fresh figs at the store and they're very soft and they can easily fall apart. When the harvesters actually determine which figs are ready for harvest, they are basing that on the skin color and firmness of the figs. One thing that is unique to figs and also to mangoes is that they leak latex when they are harvested. This is important to consider because of latex allergies as well as worker protection in general. As you will notice, all workers are wearing gloves to harvest and their arms are fully covered. This is a common sight with harvesters to prevent contamination to the crop and to protect the worker's skin from the sun. However, with figs, this is also done to protect the worker's skin from the oozing latex. Not only can it be an irritant, but it can also be difficult to wash off the skin. You can even see on the workers' gloves where it looks like they might be dirty. That is just what the latex looks like as it dries on the gloves. Growers that do both fresh and dried fig production harvest the fruit once it ripens and then leave any extra or any cold fresh fruit to dry in the California sun to be marketed as dried fruit, resulting in very little waste. Once the figs have been harvested and the workers' harvesting containers have been filled, they go into a central location in the field where they are then collected to be transported to the packing area. So these 2 different operations that I just showed harvesting, they do it a little bit differently. So the one that I'm showing here, they put all the buckets in the middle, then the buckets go onto the tractor and are taken to the packing area. The following one, the workers, they're scanned for each bucket, so they're working at a piece rate, so the more they harvest, the more they get paid. And then they put all of the fruit into bigger containers, and those are transported to their outdoor packing facility. So here at this operation, they're putting all of the buckets onto the tractor, and those will be transported once it gets filled. And here is the second operation where you can see they're dumping the buckets into the bigger bins. And then you can see that thing around the woman's neck kind of hanging down, and that's her scanner that she uses. So all the workers have their tags on their arms. She scans it when they come in with the bucket, and that's how they get paid. So when these go to the packing area, they'll be taken in these yellow bins and handled that way. The first packing area is an outdoor packing area where the figs are packed into clamshells, and then a worker comes along and tapes them shut and they go straight into the boxes. Once the boxes are filled and palletized, those are sent straight to the cooler. The second packing area is an indoor packing house. Here you can see they make their own boxes, they do the quality control, and it's more detailed how the fresh figs are being sorted out before being packed. They have 3 different quality levels where the figs that are going to the primary market get packed into the clamshells, while the figs for the secondary market are put into the green baskets, and those destined for the coal pile go into the brown bins. In both cases, once the figs have been packed, the boxes are palletized and go straight to the cooler, where they are kept until they are shipped out to their different customers. Now we are going to head back into the fig orchards, but this time it looks a little different. This time there are little mounds that are located between the rows of trees. What happens between the fresh and dried fig harvests are that not all figs get harvested from the trees during the fresh fig harvest. Those figs then stay on the trees and start to dry up and either fall to the ground on their own or get some help with the aid of large fans that are up to 10 to 12 feet tall that are brought into the field to help blow the figs off the trees. Once on the ground, they can continue to dry in the sun on the orchard floor. All dried figs grown commercially in California are sun-dried. As the figs drop to the ground, a sweeper goes through the field and sweeps all of the dried figs into rows in the middle of the orchard rows, which is what you see here. A few days after sweeping the rows, a harvesting machine drives through and picks up all of the piles. However, as you can see, those piles are not just dried figs. There is also a lot of field debris as well. The harvesting machine is able to sort out most of the debris from the pile it picks up from the ground, which blows out the side of the machine, while the dried figs fill up the wooden bins that are located on the back of the machine. Although the sweeper separates out the debris, there is still some that is left over. As a result, the dried figs are taken to a facility to further separate out the debris. Those sorted out dried figs are then sent straight to the packer in bins. When the figs are delivered, they are sampled by a third-party inspector that tests the incoming figs to ensure that they meet the California dried fig marketing order standards. Each incoming lot of dried figs has many different sizes, all of which have different uses and values. They are sorted and separated by size so that the correct size can easily be selected when an order arrives. The dried figs are pressure cooked to keep them moist for hand packing. This makes them pliable so that it is easier for the dried figs to be molded to fit the packaging. Now, to the packing line. The dried figs are sent down the packing line in containers. The workers then place them into the circular container that you are used to seeing in the grocery store. Once they are packed, they are shrink wrapped and boxed. If the dried figs are processed instead, dried figs pass through a machine also containing a metal detector that grinds them into paste. The percentage of which figs are used in the paste is determined by the customer and their order. For example, if the paste is going to make a fig bar, there is a specific percentage of the dark figs that need to be used to make the paste versus the light colored figs. The Dried Fruit Association, or DFA of California, is responsible for performing outbound quality inspections for the final product to ensure that it meets the USDA standards for grades of dried figs and the California Dried Fig Marketing Order. The dried fig industry in California voluntarily imposes more rigorous standards on California figs than the government requires, in order to ensure that the industry consistently produces high-quality figs. This specific operation also has its internal quality department test each lot that they run to ensure that the dried figs meet their own quality and microbiological standards. And this is the part where they go in to get packaged in the shrink wrap machine. So they first get covered by plastic, then they go in. The first step is they get a piece of plastic like cut around them, and then the next step it'll get suctioned down. So now the shrink wrap is sealed and they are going to pass through a labeling machine. So you'll see they start out with nothing on top, and then when they come out, they're going to have the sticker label on the top. There we go. And the very last step before packing is a metal detector machine to make sure that only the figs are getting packed into that container. And now they're going to go in the boxes, get palletized, and get ready to be sent out. And if you would like to support any of the fig growers or packers that are shown in this video, the fresh harvest and packing fig operations were Specialty Crop Co. and J Marchini Farms. And this operation, the dried fig operation, is Nutra Fig. And you might just find these in your local retailer, the dried fig packs that are labeled as Nutra Fig in the little circular shape, just like you see here. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the Produce Nerd YouTube channel for more produce-related content.